Hi everyone! This video will cover a few basic things you will need to get started on any embroidery project. The first thing you'll need is a needle and some embroidery thread, or embroidery floss. The brand I use, DMC, and many others have a code on the packaging that tells you which color it is. To start, grab the end of the embroidery floss and pull it out. About 24 inches is a good length, because this will give you a decent amount of thread while also minimizing tangling. With most embroidery, you'll want to split the thread into smaller sections. I usually use 3 strands and sometimes 2 or even 1 for smaller details and intricate designs. To split the threads, separate the amount of thread you want and then gently pull them apart. Do this slowly because it can get knotted up at the bottom. You can play around with different amounts of strands to see what you like best. To thread the needle, you'll probably have to wet the end of your embroidery floss. Leave a few inches hanging and tie off the end a few times. You can also use a needle threader for this part. The next step is to prepare your embroidery hoop. First, iron your fabric so there are no wrinkles or folds in your design. I always find ironing to be boring, but this is an important step, so don't skip it. I use wooden embroidery hoops, but they are also made of metal and plastic. I'm going to take my fabric, which should be ironed, but I skipped that part for the video, and lay my hoop on top. Make sure the fabric is big enough so there's at least 1 inch hanging out all around your hoop. Place the hoop without the screw at the bottom, sandwich the fabric in between, and then place the hoop with the screw over that. Slowly tighten the hoop by turning the screw. As I tighten the hoop, I gently pull if any wrinkles show up. You want to tighten until the fabric is taut, but not so much that it's really stretching out. When your fabric is secure, cut around the entire hoop so about 3/4 of an inch to an inch is hanging off. And now you're ready to stitch. If you need a tutorial on transferring your design, stitching, or closing your hoop after you're done, check out my channel. If you're looking for a pattern to embroider, you can find some fun hand-drawn embroidery patterns on my Etsy shop. Each pattern comes with its own instructions and tutorial video. Thanks for watching and have fun making your project.